Michelle is interested in having her 2-year-old start to eat more healthfully, but she's concerned about some nutritional elements, and she feels that she's been a little bit conditioned by the food industry. One of the things she's concerned about is getting enough protein in her 2-year-old's diet. And the question Andrew was asking about was protein as well, specifically lysine. Dr. Graham, can you address, are we getting enough protein? Do we really need to consume legumes or beans or any other type of food source outside of fruits and vegetables, outside of raw food, to get our protein needs met? Specifically lysine, if you will.
First of all, let's understand that protein needs are fairly low. Human protein needs are fairly low. Certainly adult human protein needs are quite low because protein is primarily used for growth. So unless you are attempting to grow as an adult, there's not that many adults really trying to intentionally grow, our needs for protein are really minimal. And in those cases, certainly fruits and vegetables will give you everything you need. Now, if you're trying to be a bodybuilder and you want to grow muscle, you're going to have to do the relevant work. You're going to have to eat more calories. And I have seen bodybuilders do well without adding any extra protein or specific proteins or specific amino acids. But I've certainly seen athletes, as we know, who tend to supplement with protein. The protein won't stimulate growth, it won't cause growth, but if the exercise regimen results in growth as part of the training effect that happens, for certain types of fitness training, well then having sufficient protein is necessary. More than you need is not helpful or isn't better. So I'm not aware of any nutrient or amino acid or protein that we're particularly low in on a raw vegan diet. However, we have to look at what it is in lifestyle that also affects need for various nutrients. As people may know, that the B vitamins are sometimes referred to as the stress vitamins. So the more stress you're under, physical, mental, or emotional, physical, chemical, or emotional, you're blowing through B vitamins. But there's also factors that will cause you to blow through factors within the C complex. And then factors that will make you use more of other nutrients. So when you look at one thing and you go like lysine, I know people who've suffered from herpes outbreaks and they take in a little more lysine, and that seems to suppress the outbreak. It doesn't stop the cause of the outbreak, but it does seem to suppress the symptoms fairly well, or create conditions within the body so that the body stops generating symptoms. Giving credit where credit is due. But all that said, we have to look at why did that person need more lysine. So far, at least, and this is not a study, this is not research, but in the people that I've spoken to, and the individuals I've spoken to, they invariably have those outbreaks when they're really stressed, when they're really missing sleep, when things aren't going as calmly and smoothly as they would like for them to be going. And this is the time when, they say, oh, well, I'm more prone to a herpes outbreak. And, well, okay, that's well and good, but it's not showing a need for more lysine any more than smoking cigarettes, where you start to blow through your vitamin C. The solution to that situation is not taking more vitamin C. The solution is to quit smoking cigarettes. So we have to look at why would somebody need more lysine than what we would get in our food. Whereas the thing is, okay, I've been eating fruits and vegetables for a fairly long while, not forever and ever, but more than 30 years now, and I'm not suffering from a shortage of lysine, at least as far as I'm aware. I know no shortages, and nor any symptoms related to such a shortage. So if it doesn't happen to me, then I can't figure that it's just a generic thing. Now, there may be individuals whose genetic predisposition requires them to need more lysine somehow, or whose lifestyle results in them having an increased need for lysine in order to keep things balanced. Of course, they would show symptoms of some kind, and if those symptoms can be suppressed or quelled through supplementation, well, so be it. But for the 99 out of 100 of us, or the 999 out of 1,000 of us, I'm not against supplementation. I just don't want to supplement before I have a problem.